Hello everyone and welcome to the 2018 Champions League Draft. This is our 4th annual draft, 3rd time that we've had it televised. For this year's draft, we have the exact same pool as we did last year. So get ready for that.
First time in league history.
First time in league history we've kept every single person. And, as always, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification in the bottom right hand corner. Because you know, you love Franco mode. Alright. And here comes our commissioner with the first pick. He comes to the podium. It is our black fedora once again. Oh, and as always, I am Matthew Franksman, and again, I wear no pants. Alright, here we're off. With the first pick of the Champions League draft, Mitchell Franksman selects Ben the Man Mitchell. Wow, we had such high expectations for this man coming into the draft last year, and, well, as always, he has disappointed us. The senior from St. X High School could possibly pull it out, and you always know that top pick is going to be Antonio Brown. Fact.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Top pick will be Tom Brady this year because Ben likes the Patriots.
How the Patriots do in the Super Bowl, Matthew?
As far as I'm concerned, the Patriots lost in an underwhelming fashion to the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, and here comes the commissioner for the second pick to the podium. I can't believe that Ben got the first one. As he pulls from the black fedora, the commissioner with the pick. And with the second pick of the Champions League draft, Mitchell Franksman has selected Mike Finke. Wow. Man. And you know that's not going to be the only good player he gets this year. He's going to get a trade from someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Mike Finke is... What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Philip. You're right. Mike Finke was the 2015 champion with most points scored. Also, the 2016 runner-up. And 2017, he did not make the playoffs due to a terrible, terrible auto draft from his cousin, Jake Lyer. And the commissioner's up for the third pick. Maybe. To the black fedora, Mitchell Franksman. With the third pick of the Champions League draft, Mitchell Franksman throws 3 names out of the hat, selects one. And it is Jack Burke, last year's champion. Wow.
Do you remember what you said about him last year in the video? About him being a non-factor?
Jack Burke. Flex and a half. I don't really have anything to say about him. I mean, he's not a freshman this year. I mean, he's just kind of like a non-factor. I mean, he still is a non-factor. There's nothing changed here. Jack Burke will continue to be a non-factor in this division, especially with the addition of his brother Will, who could potentially take on a co-membership with him. That is much to be desired. The 4th pick of the draft is coming up, and the commissioner to the podium. With the 4th selection for this year's Champions League draft, the commissioner, Mitchell Franksman, selects me. As you all know, I am the 2016 champion and points scored victor for the 2016 season. Last year, I got snubbed from the playoffs. And if I've learned one thing over these number of years in fantasy football, it's that you don't pick the same team twice. And now, back to the black fedora, Mitchell Franksman with the 5th pick. I heard the pick is in, folks. Let's see how it's going. Out of the black fedora, the 5th pick of the Champions League draft is Max Dierich. I don't know anything about him except he plays soccer. Yeah, that's basically all he does. Yeah. All right. That's a non-factor. He doesn't know anything about American football. And now, a word from our sponsors. We'd like to thank Building Equity for providing us this house to where we could definitely do this video. They have no slogan. If you're interested, call the number on the back of the shirt. Great. All right, now that we're back to the draft, the 6th selection of the draft is in. There are still some great contenders to be picked here. Our commissioner has yet to get a pick. Will he be selected now? The pick is in. The commissioner with the pick. Philip! Now, if we all know something about Philip, it's that he is most definitely going to trade whoever he gets with the 6th pick away. Probably in week 3, maybe week 4. And then he's going to boost Mike Finke's team. So Mike Finke will have the 2nd and the 6th pick in this year's draft. And the 7th pick is in. The commissioner to the stand. The black fedora is looking extra right this year, folks. With the 7th pick from the black fedora, the commissioner selects Luke Tobin. Now, we all know that Chelsea got snubbed this year. But who really got snubbed was Luke last year for being the first person in league history to win points scored and lose the league. Not even make it to the finals. That's dismal. With the 8th selection, the commissioner enters. Now, there's some really hot names left in this draft. There's the commissioner himself. That's all everybody I know. And there he is! Hey! Look at that, the 8th pick. Mitchell selects himself. And if we all know something about Mitchell, it's that he is still salty about last year's loss. He's crying right now. The commissioner, with the 9th selection, comes to the podium. And the commissioner, with the 9th pick. Hey, Trent hasn't been picked yet. Oh, it's John! Look at that. That is John.
We could thank John for Jack's win last year.
Yeah, we can thank John for Jack's win
Dak
last year.
Prescott for Todd Gurley.
Yeah, it's a great move. I mean, if you think Dak Prescott's even worth having. Now, John came runner-up in 2015, the first year of the league, but has really done a tailspin ever since. Haven't been anywhere close. And what? Oh, okay. And before we get the 10th pick in here, we're going to need another word from our sponsors. We want to thank Barb Black for wanting to be the commissioner of the league. However, we still have Mitchell. Oh, Barb. She couldn't handle it. And with the 10th and most irrelevant selection in the draft, we have Trenton Martin. I think. Will Burke! No, it's Trenton. Trenton Martin is the 10th pick in the year's draft. Mr. Irrelevant.
Has he ever had a winning season?
He's not, especially not when he was with me, holding me back. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the draft this year. But first, let's get at some analyst information here. Hello, everyone. As I told you before, I am still pantsless. And, I'm not willing to show that on camera. So I have this gray, wonderful pillow on top of me. But we have a fact sheet this year. So, the prediction to win the league, Matthew Franksman. The prediction for points for, also Matthew Franksman. And, for the first time ever, the prediction for second place is also Matthew Franksman. He's going to sweep this year. He's going to sweep just like the Oscars.
Who's last place?
Last place, Trent Martin. Actually, we're going to get a special 11th place in here for Will Burke.
What about most transactions?
Oh, definitely Philip.
No, it's Trenton.
No, Philip gets most transactions. I mean, no, it's definitely Trenton. Okay, all right, thank you. So apparently in this top 20 list we have written down here, we have Gurley going with the first pick, which I think is absolute utter horse crap. Because the real number one pick will be Antonio Brown, the strongest selection in this draft. And if there's one smart decision you would want to make in this year's draft, I'm going to say it over and over again. It is rookie running backs. It has always been a key for this draft. It has always been a key for the league. The league winner always has some form of rookie running back on his squad. Other than that, the rest of these names garbage. Oh, second pick is looking like Johnny Manziel too. So just keep that in mind. So if you're not 1 and 2 looking at Antonio Brown, Johnny Manziel, then you don't know. And the sixth pick is going to give Mike the win for this year's draft as well. So Mike will have Johnny Manziel and whoever the sixth pick is. Fact. All right, thank you for tuning in this year's draft. Once again, we are sponsored by Building Equity and Barber Black. Other than that, keep it fresh, dudes.